Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Pearson. Good morning.
(7:31), 60 degrees outside now. Beautiful late summer morning as we had the big old moon up there this morning. Some clouds floating around. No wind. It was pretty nice. Pretty nice weekend all in all. In fact, very nice. Saturday was simply gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Yesterday got up to 88, but still very, very nice. Days are shortening up, and we're in that time of year where we're going to get a little more heat and start to cool off a little bit. What happened to you over the weekend? It was your anniversary.
It was, yeah.
And you went out onto town with Shelley.
We did, yeah. Yeah, we celebrated.
Was it required that you get a haircut before you went out on the town with Shelley?
Well, I don't think it was required, but yeah, I got a haircut on Friday before we took off for the weekend. What, do you not like it? What, you don't like my haircut or what?
Well, I didn't see any reason for you to get one. It wasn't very long at all, and now you've got the red, you got the white stripe on the back of your neck again.
Well,
I guess it's all right if you don't mind having that white stripe back there. I have to start calling you Stripey.
Okay, well, call me what you need. Sure feels good though.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Well, we have a full week.
Yeah, we have a few things going on this week.
A lot of good things. Yep, volleyball, football. Lots of other things to talk about as well. I see where later on in September, COZAD's having their annual Hay Days. That's a big deal. We might talk about that a little bit as we get a little closer to that. And there's 2 more festivals left in the summer season yet. We understand that Arnold is working up another fall festival, bringing that back, and, of course, Arcadia. They're always on Labor Day weekend. The end of the month ends, on Tuesday of next week, something like that. So this is the last full week of August 2021.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Second to last Monday of the month.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how your wife does it, but she really does make about the best pot of coffee there is.
She is very adamant about making sure we have coffee. If she notices we're low, she goes and gets the grounds to make it, too. Yeah. I mean, yes, and we thank you for that, Joan.
Yes, thank you, Joan. Now, did you celebrate? Joan had a birthday at the end of last week. Did you guys get together and celebrate that?
Yes, we did. We went out for a meal on Friday night with family, and then we had a wedding in North Platte on Saturday, which was kind of extended the celebration and got to see some friends we hadn't seen for 2 years or more due to everything. So, yeah, it was a great weekend. I will say the hotel bed, I felt like when I woke up Sunday morning that I'd been sleeping on a bowling ball. But other than that, it was pretty good. I don't know. It was just a little, some of those beds are more firm than what you'd have at home.
Yeah.
Rarely
do you get a hotel bed that feels like the bed you sleep on at home.
Yeah,
if ever.
But no, we had a fun weekend.
Good.
We really enjoyed seeing everybody. And you had a nice anniversary?
Did, yes.
Did you guys go have sushi?
No. We had steak.
Oh, you went with the red meat.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's good. Now you'll, widen that variety when we go out and have sushi at the grocery cart.
You're still going to do that?
Well, I can't.
Or is this just one of those things we're just going to talk about?
No.
Then it will fade out, and we just don't do it.
No, it's happening.
It's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can't imagine I know your wife, Shelley, likes your hair short. So if you have your hair short and eat sushi, oh my Lord, you'll be going out for dinner every night. Romance will be in the air.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Grocery carts coming in. We'll maybe check on the situation there, the supply of sushi.
Good.
Maybe some other groceries, too. And we'll be visiting with Runza a little bit later on today. Let's take a look at our birthdays today.
Yeah, who's celebrating?
Well, today in the area, we're aware of Casey Williams' birthday. He is 43 years young today. Got a little work to do to catch up with Bill, who is 88. And then we have Gregland Stephanie Jones. Oh, Greg and Stephanie Jones. There's an L in there. I'm sorry. Greg and Stephanie Jones, 56 today. I wonder if that's
Which
an
one,
anniversary.
Greg or Stephanie?
I know it says Greg and Stephanie Jones. So it's a joint Facebook page.
Okay.
So I'm not sure which one's 56.
I don't know, but to whichever, both wonderful people.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to whichever one of you is
Greg or
celebrating
Steph.
a birthday today.
Happy birthday to you. You'll get us both celebrate anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
And then on Sunday, we had Jay Fuller celebrating a birthday. And I understand Jay's had a few health challenges lately, so way to go, Jay. I think he's beat those in celebrating a birthday. Jeremy Haskell, 32 today. And Chantel Dakey, 31 years old today. And again, Mike Schweitzer celebrating a birthday today. Well, that might be one of those Mike Schweitzer / Cammy Joe. So I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
When they join them together like that, you just have to celebrate your birthdays together.
There you go.
It's also Rick Springfield's birthday today.
You going to play Jesse's Girl today?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He is 72 today for his well-known 80s hit Jesse's Girl. He also played Dr. Noah Drake on the soap opera in General Hospital.
General Hospital, yeah.
Oh, my Lord. The book I have on my desk next to my bed is about this very lady.
Oh?
But this book was created when she was starring, or maybe just after starring, her role in I Dream of Jeannie.
Oh.
Barbara Eden.
Barbara Eden. It's her birthday today?
Yeah. Take a guess.
84.
90.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, 90 today?
Yep, she's 90 years young today.
Oh, that doesn't seem possible.
No, it does not. Shelley Long will ever be known as Diane Chambers in Cheers. She's 72 today.
Yeah.
Those are some of the birthdays that you folks are celebrating with today. And if you're having a birthday, happy birthday to you. Or even if you had a birthday over the weekend, happy birthday belated to you. And thanks for listening this morning. I had a kind of a disturbing but yet funny thing told to me over the weekend at the wedding reception.
Okay.
A gentleman come up to me and he said, "Dave, I just want you to know that I go to bed with my wife every night, but I wake up in bed with you every morning."
Yee. Whoa, yikes. That's funny.
It's a pretty good joke.
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was pretty good. Thanks for that joke. I'm going to have another sip.
Mm-hmm.
Full moon up. It's beautiful this morning.
For some reason, I missed it. I didn't really zone in on it.
Well, it's really pretty when you have there's a few floating clouds up there, and then the moon's lighting up the sky, and you look up there, and maybe a little cloud goes by, but the moon is, if it's not full, it's darn close.
Mm-hmm.
11-year-old girl crafted a bill to help save bees.
Oh.
I thought it was a pretty neat story. An 11-year-old bee advocate is crafting a bill that limits the use of mosquito pesticides, certain chemicals that are killing off insects such as bees, And Scarlett Harper is doing everything she can to save them. It's called the B Bill and is currently stalled in the Illinois legislature. But that's not killing Scarlett's spirit. She's been rallying other kids to cold call the representatives of Illinois. And she says youth is a tool in this fight to save the bees and the planet. Bees are very important. We have to figure out a way to keep our bees and not destroy the population, because it's a big deal for pollination and for the health of our planet. So way to go, Scarlett. Congratulations. Thank you. Pretty nice of her to do that effort. Here's one for you that's a little disturbing. You know, we talk a lot about, I guess, knowing the sources where the information comes from. In today's social media world. Excuse me. The FDA is warning people against taking horse meds to treat COVID-19. There has been word on the web that you can use horse medication that will fight COVID-19 if you get it. And they are warning people, seriously, y'all, just stop it. This will be harmful to you. So if you've read something that there's a particular, and I'm not going to give you the name of it because I don't really want to promote it, but if you see something about taking horse medicine to fight COVID, count it off your list of things to do, okay?
Consult your physician.
Talk to somebody that is got the facts. Clicking for information can be fun and in many cases helpful, but don't believe everything you click on. You want to play the game?
Sure, we can. You want to do school lunch menus first?
I don't know. Your hair's kind of throwing me off. I look over
what
there.
Do you mean it's this is no different than quite frankly, what my hair normally looks like.
Okay. Let's move along.
All right. What did you want to do? School lunch menus or the game?
I don't know. I can't think. It's just at Thedford today. They're having sweet and sour chicken.
SEM today. Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes, and corn at SEM.
Ansley, ham and scalloped potatoes today on the 23rd day of August.
All right. Callaway today, barbecue pork sandwich at Callaway.
Sandhills Schools, it's hamburger on a bun, chips, and a cookie.
School lunch menu at Loop City today, breaded chicken sandwich or a barbecue sandwich with baked beans.
I wonder if there's a time in this seasonal, 4-season deal we go through anymore where we won't have allergies.
No.
Is it like in December, maybe?
I don't know. I always get, you know how I always get a cold or something about February or whatever? And every time I go to the doctor, they say, honestly, Brent, I think it's somewhat allergy related too. That's in February.
Oh, my goodness. At Anselmo Myrna today, they're having, on this 23rd day, and I'm going to get on the right day here, they're having pizza, pasta bake with garlic breadstick, popcorn chicken bites with garlic breadstick, fresh baked ham and cheese subs, vegetables, fruit, and milk.
Gothenburg today, pork rib sandwich, super nachos, pizza, and deli items. Some of the things on the menu for Gothenburg today. And the Broken Bow school lunch menu today. Some of the choices include pizza pasta bake with garlic breadstick, popcorn chicken bites with garlic breadstick, fresh baked ham and cheese sub, or crispy chicken salad with roasted flatbread. Some of the choices at Broken Bow Middle and High School today.
My apologies. I looked up and we still had the screen starting soon on our Facebook Live feed. You can now watch the show if you so desire. I forgot to click that when I...
And as you look, honestly, people, my hair doesn't look that bad. My haircut's fine. Go ahead and comment. Tell Dave that don't know what he's talking about.
Well, I'd like to say good morning to Denise Erickson.
Oh, good morning, Denise.
She's in our chat box this morning.
Okay.
She went ahead and said good morning even though she couldn't see us. I suppose she could hear. I don't know if she could. You can't hear when it says starting soon, can you?
I think you can.
Oh, okay, so they can hear it. Cool. You want to play the game?
Well, sure we can.
Line 1's ringing, but I don't know how to handle that, so we'll play the game on line 2.
On line 2. Okay, here we go. We're asking questions about the Smithsonian. It was chartered by Congress back in August of 1846. So here's your question for today. Referred to in a Washington Post obituary as a New Mexico native who resided in the National Zoo from 1950 to 1976, had a special zip code for his personal mail as he received about 13,000 items a week. Who was this zoo attraction? Here's your choices. Sir Nils Olav the penguin, Diego the tortoise, Smokey Bear, or Canute a polar bear. Referred to in a Washington Post obituary as a New Mexico native who resided in the National Zoo from 1950 to 1976, even had a special zip code for his personal mail as he received about 13,000 items a week. Who was this zoo attraction? Was it Sir Nils Olav a penguin, Diego the tortoise, Smokey Bear, or Canute the polar bear? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow if Auto Owners makes sense for you. In the waning moments of the growing season, it's time to start thinking about soil health, as well as fall and winter grazing options. Aero Aviation of Broken Bow can fly on cover crop mixes into your standing crops right now. Then you have seeds sprouted before harvesting the main crop, giving the mix a longer growing season. Call Aero Aviation for more at 872-5113.
Well, that was a tough one. We'll try that one again tomorrow. You might do some research on that.
I'll give you a hint tomorrow, which will pretty much tell you who it is.
All right. Thanks for doing that. Today on Community Calendar, on Public Affairs.
Yes.
Public Affairs show on KCNI, we're honored to bring you Tim Conover.
Oh, yeah.
He will be talking about a new weed program that's coming up. Tim is the Custer County Weed Superintendent, and he's got a program in place that he wants to talk about this morning. I think that will be very informative. So that will be at 10 o'clock on KCNI, following the Get Up and Go Breakfast show, and following some music on KCNI, quite possibly. We never know when the show's going to end. Then tomorrow you've got the county supervisors meeting at 9. The agenda is on Sandals Express, by the way, and Gavin also highlights some of those things on the radio. And Broken Bow City Council meeting is at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. And also, again, there's a piece of information on the agenda, and there's always a wrap-up story on those meetings. And then on Tuesday, another important guest or guests from Mid-Plains Community College. It is the board wrap-up report. They report what the last meeting entailed, which affects us all here in Broken Bow. And also, we was talking about this morning on KCNI, don't forget about our food pantry. This time of year, things are a little slower than usual. We're thinking about school and sports and all that sort of thing. And summertime and late summer especially, you can make donations to the food pantry. And you can also, of course, make monetary donations. Get a hold of Kathy Salt for that. And I know there's a lot of food that goes out of the grocery cart that goes to the food pantry in one way or another as well. So let's just move over to our next guest, Steve from the grocery cart. He is here. He's looking good. He's ready to tear into this week and save you some money. Good morning, Steve.
Morning. Morning. How y'all doing?
Good.
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 I don't know if I'm looking as good as old Canute the polar bear, though.
Yeah.
There's a hint for you.
Yeah. It's not him, though. So there's another hint.
It's not him?
No.
Why was I sending all my fan letters to Canute, though?
Yeah, what's the deal? That was a tough question this
missing
morning.
the boat.
Yeah. Oh, golly. I'm sorry. I'm a little distracted. Brent's new haircut's kind of bothering me a little bit.
What do you mean new haircut? I get my hair cut like this all the time. You make it sound like I went out and got a completely different hairdo. That's not true at all. I get it cut like this all the time.
You put a little lift in it today.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What?
Yeah.
This is completely dry. This is a completely dry look. I didn't do anything to it.
Oh.
I just
that's
showered and.
You didn't
Wow.
put your normal goop in, then. That's the difference.
First off, I never use goop. I've told you that before. There have been times I spray it. Didn't do that today. I just
No hair mayonnaise or jelly?
no.
No.
I don't believe it. I don't.
I apologize to you. You come in here on Mondays and usually you walk right in the middle of something when it comes to Dave and I, and I apologize if that creates any kind of uneasiness.
It's
for
made
you.
it hard for
Sorry.
me. Really hard for me. I've started counseling, in fact.
Oh, gosh.
Have you?
Yes.
We've caused Steve to go get counseling. Now I do feel
we
bad.
probably caused that to some of our listeners, too.
Well, it is a fun time of year. People are getting ready to go back and watch some football games, some volleyball, late summer activities. And I know you always kind of gear your specials towards whatever time of year it is. What do you have for us today?
Yeah, so let's start off in that fresh meat department. August 23rd today through August 29th is the ad for this week. Cube steaks, we've got $5.98 a pound, 8-pound average. Bone-in Boston butt pork roast, $1.98 a pound. Rump roast, of course, that's Grocery Cart's premium aged choice certified Angus beef rump roast, $4.98 a pound. Hormel natural choice boneless country style pork ribs, $3.18 a pound. If you're looking to fill the freezer with some chicken, definitely pick up a couple bags of 2.5-pound bags of best choice boneless skinless chicken thighs, $6.38 each. Fresh frozen bone-in split chicken breasts, $1.28 a pound. Great value there. Hormel side dishes, if you're not wanting to make your own potatoes or mac and cheese, these are a great way to just heat and eat. The Hormel side dishes can be found in the meat department, and they are 20 ounces, 2 for $6. Another great freezer stuffer is the Monterrey Xxl Burritos. Great snack, great meal option. $1 each, 5 for $5 this week. Oscar Mayer Cotto salami or sliced bologna lunch meats, 2 for $4. Fairbury Tomboy hot dogs are 2 for $8. And Land of Frost deli shaved lunch meats, 2 for $4. Over in the dairy deals, we've got 88-cent blue bonnet stick margarine, great for those bakers out there. Chobani Greek yogurt, also on special, 98 cents each. Frozen foods department, banquet family size entrees, 2 for $5. Devour entrees, 2 for $6. And Alexia sweet potato fries. If you're tired of the old tots and regular fries, pick up some sweet potato fries, $3.28 each this week in the frozen food department at the GK. Many other specials you can find in all those previous departments mentioned, and then you can also look for those orange tag savings, temporary price reductions throughout the store, including grocery department savings. This ad week we have Coca-Cola products, 8-pack bottles or 12-pack cans, 3 for $11. Pepsi 6-pack half liters, 4 for $11. Frito-Lay Doritos, 2 for $6. Frito-Lay Lay's or Kettle Chips, 2 for $4. Rice-A-Roni or Pasta-Roni. I know that's Dave's favorite. He likes that San Francisco treat.
I do remember that little theme that went with the streetcar and the Rice-A-Roni, yeah.
Always brought a smile to your face, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, not as big as Barbara Eden, but yes.
98 cents each for the Ronies. We also have Bounty Essential Paper Towels if you're needing to stock up on the paper, $4.98.
Is that the quicker picker-upper?
Bounty?
Bounty
is the quicker
picker-upper?
picker-upper.
Okay.
Bronny's the flannel dude, and Bounty's the quicker picker-upper. And then don't squeeze the Charmin, of course.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah,
that's right.
Don't do that.
Yes. Betty Crocker Suddenly Salads in a box, 4 for $5. Heinz Yellow Mustard, 14 ounces, 4 for $5. Great when you want to top a dog or a brat or even a burger. Kellogg's Pop-Tarts, 2 for $5. Fresh Produce Best Choice Potatoes, 5-pound bag, 2 for $4. Sweet Nectarines still have some of that summer fruit going, $1.98 a pound, and plums are $1.68 a pound. Bartlett pears, $1.48 a pound. Green bell peppers, 68 cents each. Mini sweet peppers, 1-pound bag, $3.48, and slicing cucumbers, 68 cents each. Over in the deli, Kretschmar honey or smoked ham, $4.98 a pound. Kretschmar medium cheddar cheese, $5.98 a pound. Happy hour tenders, 4 for $5. Always a great deal. Pick up that and some sides, and you've got the family a nice meal without cooking. And then Mrs. Jerry's Deli macaroni, $2.98 a pound. If you're looking for a great job, the deli is hiring. From managers, department manager on down to part-time and full-time associates. So definitely come in and see me, and I would be happy to discuss our opportunities in the deli and outside of the deli as well. But right now we're looking mainly in the deli. We have all the great options still in the deli as far as sliced meats and cheeses, cold sides, hot sides, Chester's chicken, grab-and-go options. So definitely hit up the GK Deli for all your food needs. GK Bakery this week, we've got Rotella brioche buns, 2 for $5. Of course, they can make any cake you desire for any event that you have, or cupcakes or rolls. They'll take any order. Call them at 872-2206. Swing by the Wine and Spirit shop for that favorite spirit or maybe a new favorite and rewards. Bonus items, last but not least, Wimmer's Big and Meaty Summer Sausage. That sounds good with some sliced cheese and crackers. $4.98 each, earn 500 points. I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's the grab-and-go pre-made subs in our deli. I think it's Telke subs. There's many varieties: Big Boy Italian, smoked beef brisket, Philly, Italian, and Clubhouse. They're all priced to go with individual prices, plus you earn 400 points, so it's time to definitely have that quick meal at the deli. Pillsbury Crescent Rolls, 2 for $4, earn 200 points. Kemp's Ice Cream in a Pail, $5.98, earn 600 points. 2-bite dessert tubs, so like little brownie bites and such, $2.98, earn 300 points from our bakery. Hunt Squeeze Ketchup, great with that mustard, 98 cents, earn 150 points. Maxwell House or U-Band Coffee, $5.98, earn 600 points. I know I need my get-up-and-go juice in the morning. You bet. And Sweet and Juicy Clementines, a nice healthy breakfast or a snack in the afternoon. 3-pound bag of clementines, $4.98, earn 500 points. And then with all those points, you can get gas discounts at Casey's or free items with your points at the GK. And we have a new list of free products with points starting today. So look that over and see which items you might want to get with your points. And don't forget sushi. And we still have some back-to-school stuff if you're missing notebooks, pencils, what have you. Yeah, so here we go.
It was on the network news this morning. Are there any supply problems that you're having right now? They're saying maybe starting to pick back up again in some areas of the country.
Just products not coming in. Oh yeah, we've continually had that problem.
That's not went away. Huh?
I was going to say that's never gone away. It's gotten better in certain departments and worse in others. Like I always tell my owners or someone that asks me that it's kind of like a wave. It hits one department and then it crashes back to the other side of the store, and it's a never-ending thing where it's either help shortages or supply shortages or what have you. So we as a store, we can only bring in what comes to us and stock what comes to us. We don't make excuses, and we work as hard as we can to get everything out and stocked on the shelf. So.
Well, it's the best you can do, and I hope, and I think most people in this neck of the woods are pretty easy to get along with. They understand that, but we got to keep in mind that you can only put on the shelves what the truck brings in, and
particular in our deli, be very patient and understanding with our help situation there. Laura and I try to hop in there if we need to, and the best that we can. And with the staffing that we have at least 3 people per day usually, so that helps. But we've had to reduce our hours. We start at 10 and go until about 6. Yeah. Next week it'll be till 5 because we have one of our individuals needs some time off there, and so we'll be down some more. But we'll have a little help from outside of the store there. So we're piecing it together and doing the best we can until we get the help we need.
That's a common problem these days, but certainly where you have extended hours, it makes it even more challenging.
Yes.
But thanks for what you guys do. We appreciate it, having a grocery store that we know we can go get all the things we need. We might want some things that we might have to wait for. But
I know Brent needs sushi.
I know he does, and he's going to get it.
We got to get that nailed down.
Yeah, I think we'll do that, and we'll Facebook Live that and be on the air at the same time.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, we got to have
We're going to Facebook Live it?
Close up of your face while you're
Okay.
devouring that guy.
If you want to just lean back, I'll drop a raw piece in for you.
Really? Wow.
With
That's
chopsticks.
okay. I can feed myself.
Oh, you
Thank
sure?
You.
We can dip it in whatever
No.
sauce you like before we
All right.
slide it in there.
Oh man.
All
So
right.
you eat sushi.
Yes.
You've had the sushi at the store.
Absolutely.
Which, by the way, as we have done this whole little thing, I just want you to know, all kinds of people tell me how great the sushi is
they
at
do.
grocery cart. Seriously.
Yeah.
But so I'm kind of taking. I want to ease. If Dave's going to make me do this, I want to ease into it. So, do you have anything that? Do you have an option that you would recommend that isn't necessarily too adventurous to start?
If you were going to start on a personal venture and go buy some, I would buy the tempura shrimp roll.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a breaded shrimp.
All right.
So you can't go wrong there.
All right.
But I'm thinking,
And I do like shrimp, so
There you
yeah.
go.
Why don't we have Laura help with this, and she can drop some raw fish down your,
I'm sorry, but
She might enjoy that.
If you want to go with the raw option right away, you go right ahead. But I don't think Brent's doing that. I'll try the cooked to at least get started.
Hey, if it makes my wife think I'm more attractive, I'll slide down several pieces.
Jeez.
Well,
I mean,
okay.
Raw, cooked, I don't care.
All right.
Can we come out sometime? I know you're busy and everything, but we could come out. You said come out late morning or
Yeah,
like when
just give me a time and we'll
Okay.
accommodate.
All right, we'll set up a. Do you want to do it on a game day?
No. Maybe a Wednesday. Wednesdays are always good days for me during sports because that's the one day where high school sports isn't happening.
Yeah.
So Wednesday for me would be.
We'll shoot for
good.
a Wednesday. We'll touch base
This
with
week?
Beautiful.
Well, I don't care.
That's
Okay.
exciting.
We'll check the schedule and
All right.
we'll get out there and you'll be a changed man. I think I'll be a changed man, and I think my wife's going to be crazy about
Yeah. Well, thanks again for volunteering me to do this. Appreciate it.
Well, it's not so much for you; it's for Shelley.
All because of the study he read, where if you try different foods, you become more attractive.
I have a feeling Brent's going to become a meme or a GIF if you video him.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, a GIF. Boy, you're just taking your career to a whole new level.
Yeah.
If you become a GIF.
GIF, whatever it is.
Yeah, GIF, whatever.
I don't know. How you
We don't know
pronounce
what
it.
they
Kids
are, but-
know, but
Yeah.
You'll be a star
I've seen them.
Can't wait.
at the grocery cart. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, guys.
News is next here on The Breakfast Show.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. After Tennessee's deadly floods, the governor mourning.
Tremendous loss of life, a number of missing people on the ground, homes washed off their foundations, cars strewn around the community.
At least 21 dead, 20 still missing. More high waters threatened in the northeastern U.S. today after Tropical Storm Henri soaked rivers, storm drains, and the ground to saturation point.
The entire region is under a flash flood watch, and of course those areas that are already underwater still continue with their flood warnings, especially across portions of northeast New Jersey and on up into the Hudson Valley.
WCBS radio meteorologist Craig Allen in New York. Coronavirus with the Delta variant spreading, the Pfizer vaccine could get full FDA approval as early as today. Infectious disease expert Dr. Ashish Jha telling CBS This Morning.
A lot of big businesses are waiting, and with this full approval, they'll feel a lot more comfortable asking their employees to get vaccinated.
CBS News Brief.
Here is a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. Nebraska's Department of Health and Human Services is reportedly working to restore COVID-19 case data to the CDC's website. The federal agency was impacted by the removal of the statewide dashboard. It was replaced with weekly reports at the end of June when Governor Pete Ricketts' emergency order expired. Some data for Nebraska looks dramatically different compared to other states as a result. County-level data shows Nebraska has 0 COVID-19 cases. According to 3 News Now, the department has been in contact with the CDC since last month. Nebraska's DHHS reported more than 2,600 new positive cases over the last week and an additional 17 deaths. Richardson County Sheriff's deputies and the Richardson County K-9 unit served a search warrant Thursday evening last week at a Vernon residence. A sheriff's office post says deputies located methamphetamine, digital scales, packaging material, and drug paraphernalia. James Kelly of Vernon is suspected of possession with intent to distribute within 1,000 feet of a playground. The Nebraska State Patrol also assisted at the scene. A Northeast Nebraska Fire Department is getting new leadership. The city of Norfolk announced Friday that Tim Rogge has been named as the next Norfolk Fire Chief. Rogge was chosen from 4 candidates to become Norfolk's 23rd Fire Chief and the 137th year of the Norfolk Fire Division. He worked for the Norfolk Fire Division for nearly 19 years. Starting out as a firefighter and paramedic, he also served as a fire inspector and lieutenant before being promoted to assistant fire chief in 2015. Rogge and his wife Erin have 2 children and reside in Battle Creek. He will begin his new duties on September 1st.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In Major League Baseball games of note, the Reds beat the Marlins 3-1. Cincinnati now has sole possession of that second and final wildcard spot in the National League. They're 1 game up on San Diego, with the Padres losing to the Phillies 7-4. Astros fall to the Mariners 6-3 in 11 innings. Houston is still 3.5 up on Oakland in the AL West, with the A's losing to the Giants 2-1. San Francisco now 2.5 up on LA in the NL West. The Dodgers' 9-game winning streak was snapped with a 7-2 loss to the Mets. Braves have won 9 in a row. They're 5 up on Philadelphia in the NL East with a 3-1 win over the Orioles. Baltimore's now dropped 18 straight. Battle of division leaders in Tampa, where the Rays shut off the White Sox 9-0. Tampa Bay now 4.5 up on New York for first in the AL East. The Yankees were rained out against the Twins. New York's 9-game winning streak still intact for now. Brewers over the Nationals 7-3, and the Tigers beat the Blue Jays 5-3 in 11 innings. Detroit's Miguel Cabrera hit a homer to become the 28th player in Major League history to hit 500 in his career.
Here's your weatherology forecast. For today, we'll see a blend of clouds and sunshine developing. Can't rule out a slight chance for a late-day storm with highs approaching 90. Then for tonight, mostly clear skies, a low of 63. Abundant sunshine then for your Tuesday will reach a high of 92. Easing back to a high of 84 Wednesday, sunny, dry conditions. Then a chance for storms on Thursday. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
They grow up so fast, and soon enough they're off to college. But as time goes by, the cost of tuition continues to rise. You know that college is important, but the expenses may seem out of reach. Edward Jones can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Janet Lawhorn. Let's work together to help you tackle growing college expenses. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Currently 63 under a partly cloudy sky. Winds are calm this morning. Barometric pressure's at 29.93. That's up 1 point in the last hour. Humidity at 96%. Our high yesterday was 88, an overnight low of 58. Sunset at 8:27. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:57. An inch 28 precipitation measured so far this month of August. That's a look at the weather. Johnny Cash coming your way right after these words on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
For those 62 years of age and for those that are handicapped or disabled regardless of their age, the Grand Generation Manor in Callaway has affordable housing available. An equal housing opportunity provider and employer. They're located at 200 South Grand Avenue in Callaway.
Bev Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Says, Dave, you were going to be nice to Brent from now on. That didn't last. Shame.
Thank you, Bev. Thank you. Yes.
Sorry, Bev. I couldn't help myself. It's also, as we mentioned earlier, Bill Williams' birthday today, 88.
Awesome. Happy birthday, Bill.
And she did kind of take a stab at yours truly. She says, Bill is the progenitor. Dave will probably have to ask Joan what that is of Williams' aerial application. I'm just going to go on, Bev. I have, as you know, very thick skin.
I'm learning how to get thick skin, working with you for so many years now.
Oh, you know, it's just in jest. Hey, advertising is pretty effective. We're in the advertising business.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And did we ever think this would happen? Here's what's happening. This is in Weird Science and Tech. All right?
Okay.
Tired of all those billboards on the road? Well, here in Nebraska, you don't have as many because a number of years ago, they kind of outlawed them. Used to be billboards all the way up and down the road, and the state of Nebraska decided they didn't want that. So you see very few billboards here in Nebraska, but you do see them in other places. Well, wait till you get to outer space.
Oh, really? They're putting billboards up in space.
No frontier is safe from advertising. A Canadian startup is planning to launch CubeSat, which is a satellite with a display screen featuring advertisements, logos, and artwork. The satellite will hitch a ride on the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket next year, with footage live streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Advertisers have to pay for the space ads with crypto tokens.
Wow. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna soon just look like the Jetsons cartoon. That flying around in little ships with space drive-ins where you can float by and get a burger, and advertisement billboards up in space
on satellite.
Man.
Yep. Though, when you saw that show, didn't you think those things would be reality sooner? Like maybe in 2020 when you were a kid and you thought 2020 we'll have cars that fly around, you won't have wheels on them, and you'll be living on a little space needle type house and that sort of thing. And that portrait that was painted for us hasn't necessarily come true. It's possible you can have cars without wheels, we know that, and now cars without drivers. So it's heading that way, but you don't see that portrait painted that they did back in the day, or some of the space movies you saw. But then on the other hand, when you look at some of the things that have been developed since 1970 or whatever time period you remember the most, that you're walking around with a computer in your pocket, and there are people now taking journeys to space that are not NASA-oriented, that are commercial. And some of the other advancements that have taken place are pretty amazing, from having a computer that had to have a whole one floor of space now down to sitting underneath your desk. There's been a lot of things that have come along. But you don't see space cars driving around too much, but now you can see ads in space.
Wonderful.
If you get up there, and I assume they're going to stream that down from space too.
Good.
So you'll be able to spend your time looking at something else on the screen, on your tablet, on your TV, on your smart TV, phone. It will be pretty much non-productive, but you'll be able to do it.
Good.
I did not realize this. This is kind of sad. I see where singer Don Everly passed away, of the Everly Brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He died at the age of 84 on Saturday. He was one half the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame duo, as everybody knows. I think the Everly Brothers were pioneers, along with his late brother Phil, who has already left us, And they churned out multiple hits in the late 50s and 60s and inspired many artists, including the Beatles and the Beach Boys. They were part of a very first class of the Hall of Fame in 1986. And they were pioneers. They did run into copyright problems, as I remember, and couldn't even sing their own songs for a number of years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, unfortunately. They got kind of snookered. And so they weren't even able to perform their own music. And he and Phil didn't always get along all the time. After all, they were brothers.
That's what I'd heard.
Yeah. Unlike all of us here in Nebraska who get along with all of our brothers.
Absolutely.
Everybody in Nebraska is a brother. Brother.
Yes, thank you, brother.
Okay.
So your favorite Everly Brothers song?
Oh, man.
I'm going to say Wake Up Little Susie.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I love that song.
That's a good one.
Little Susie, wake.
There was a lot of them, that don't get played as much but they had hit after hit after hit. After hit.
Yes.
We'll take a time out. We'll be back. Maybe we'll play a hit right after these words.
Good soil starts with good seed. Arrow Seed is big on performance and believe that clean, quality seed simply performs better. Soil Builder cover crop mixes from Arrow Seed were developed to improve soil health and provide maximum benefits to the next planted crop. Cover crops planted after wheat, corn, or soybean harvest not only increase nitrogen supplies in your soil, but also reduce erosion, conserve soil moisture, reduce compaction, and suppress weeds. These benefits to your soil also benefit your bottom line. Learn more about Soil Builder cover crop mixes and how they can work for you by visiting arrowseed.com or your local Arrow Seed dealer.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-401-6681. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681. 800-401-6681. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
Roger and Sue Setta online-only auction of Anselmo, Nebraska will close on Tuesday, August 24th at 1 p.m. To view and bid, go to broughtauctionservice.hibid.com. That's broughtauctionservice.hibid.com for online-only auction of Roger and Sue Setta.
Never felt like this until I kissed you.
for you in honor of their music and what they left behind, Don and Phil Everly. And we lost Don over the weekend on Saturday at the age of 84. And Phil's been gone for a while now. So, Brent.
Dave.
You are the sports director here at KCNI KBBN Radio.
Okay.
That means at this time we're going to open the doors for you to promote the sports that will be on the radio stations this week.
Okay.
Take it away, Brent, sports director.
All right. Yeah, we'll start our broadcast coverage of high school sports for you this year. We have a lot of play-by-play volleyball and football lined up for you. And then, of course, we'll keep track of other sports, too. Don't forget cross-country, girls golf, everything kind of gets going this week. But as far as what we'll have on the air for you as far as play-by-play, we will begin our high school volleyball coverage this year by covering the Broken Bow Lady Indians in their season opener as they host Hershey. That'll be played at the Indian Gym here in Broken Bow, and the varsity match is scheduled for 7 o'clock. They'll play some JV matches before that, so we'll plan to be on the air around 7 with that match for you Thursday. That'll be on KBBN 95.3 FM. And then on Friday, we'll start our high school football coverage. 2 great matchups. Of course, once again this year, we'll have all of the Broken Bow football games, home and away, broadcast for you live on KCNI 96.3 FM, KCNI1280.com, and also on the Pure Country app. And Broken Bow will open their season at home against Ogallala, so it'll be a battle of the Indians. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock, and we'll have that for you on KCNI Radio. And then our 8-man area game of the week on KBBN. Boy, great way to start the year. Anselmo Myrna and Ansley Litchfield in Ansley. Always fun when those two teams get together, and we'll have it for you on KBBN Radio. We're told now that kickoff is at 7 o'clock, so I want to stress that. 7 o'clock is when we're told kickoff is now for Anselmo Myrna and Ansley Litchfield, and we'll broadcast it for you on KBBN 95.3 FM, also on the web at kbbn.com. And once again this year, we're going to do our Friday Night Lights pregame show, which will run at 6 o'clock on both KCNI and KBBN prior to the games coming up that evening. And that is going to be brought to you again this year by Custer Federal State Bank on KCNI and brought to you by Consolidated on KBBN. So join us for the Friday Night Lights pregame show at 6 o'clock. And then our 2 football games this week will feature Broken Bow and Ogallala on KCNI and Ansley Litchfield versus Anselmo Myrna on KBBN.
In the morning, you are awakened by the twitter of a little bird.
No, it's Dave and Brent.
I knew there was a reason I got out of bed this morning.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
It's party time at Bo Bootery. Dick and I invite you to come and celebrate with us this Friday, the 27th. We've been at Bo Bootery for 20 years. Can you believe it? We'll have some giveaways, drawings, and the prize wheel will be out too. And, of course, delicious treats to snack on. We have so enjoyed the memories we've made and the friendships we've gained these last 20 years. So, east side of the square in Broken Bow, this Friday, come and see us at Bo Bootery, where we're celebrating 20 years of fun.
Barney Health Mart, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, invites you to save during the month of August on these products. Excedrin Migraine Pain Reliever, 24 counts are $4.09. Centrum Silver Women's or Men's 50-plus 100-count tablets are $10.49. And men's or women's 50-plus one-a-day tablets, 65-count, are $7.99. 100-count Health Mart ibuprofen-coated tablets are $6.29. Barney Health Mart, downtown Broken Bow. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
If you've been injured or recovering from surgery, your first priority is to treat your problem. At Team Physical Therapy, we will evaluate, treat, and educate you about your specific roadblocks. We offer many therapists to help. Stop by one of our locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Callaway, Gothenburg, and Kearney or call 872-5111. We have great resources online at myteampt.com or call 872-5111 Team Physical Therapy, together empowering able movement.
It is 8:30. You're listening to KCNI, KBBN Radio in Broken Bow, Nebraska. We appreciate that. Continuing with sports, something that you may have heard over the weekend. That's a pretty neat story. A little gal makes record books in the Little League World Series. A little girl made a big hit at the series this weekend. 12-year-old Ella Bruning from Texas was the only girl competing in the 2021 series. She entered the record books Friday night after going 2 for 2 with the runs scored. And Bruning is now the third girl in Little League history to record multiple hits in a single game and the seventh to just record a single hit. So the girls are making their way in. And I happened to catch her playing. She pitches a little bit, and she's an excellent catcher. Really good catcher. So she's really making her mark this year. It's fun to watch. A lot of the World Series for the Little Leaguers yesterday were not held because of weather. There were some delays and different things, so maybe they'll get back to it. But that's a lot of fun to watch, don't you think?
It is, yeah. And, of course, you got a team from Nebraska being represented this year, Hastings, Nebraska. I think they're 1-1 now.
Yep.
Won their opening game and then I think lost to Hawaii.
They did, and they were tied. They came back from a 3-run deficit to tie it. Then there was a delay. When they came back out, then things kind of unraveled on them.
In the extra inning, Hawaii really got it cranked up. So, but they're still alive in the tournament.
Yep.
Double elimination. And I saw the 2 hits that the Texas girl had. For the one that she slapped to right field and took to the opposite field. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So, it's really fun to watch those kids play. And at that age, they're very accomplished in the game of baseball. It's fun to watch.
Well, you have to remember that, and if you've watched it, you know already, but you have 10 to 12-year-olds, and the size difference in some of these kids from 10 to 12, there's 6-foot left-handed pitchers and 4'8" shortstops. So there's all kinds of builds and sizes, but that doesn't stop any of them. They don't pay any attention to that. And by the way, South Dakota has one heck of a left-hander. He's really, really good. If you get a chance to watch South Dakota, this kid has, in major leagues, it would be about a 92-mile-per-hour fastball. And he has about 3 other pitches to go along with that. And
was he the one that threw the no-hitter?
Yeah.
He was the one.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard there was a no-hitter thrown, but I didn't know from what team.
Well, yeah, and the thing about it is that the other pitcher was also a tall left-hander, and the score was 2-0. So they both pitched excellent games, but he was just a little more untouchable. Very serious young man. I interviewed him, and he understands what he needs to do to continue to do well. But, boy, it's a lot of fun. It's just the different sizes of the kids and the enthusiasm, having a young lady play. There's just a lot of good news stories. Now, this year you're not going to get the international flavor because they're not playing with any international teams this year. So you have more American teams getting to play, which is a good thing. So a lot of fun. Here's more of the Everly Brothers for you right here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. And we have Joyce in the studio with us from Runza. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you in.
Thank you. It's a beautiful day and the start of a beautiful week, I do believe.
Yeah, we were talking off the air about the weekend. Boy, Saturday was, I don't know how you could order a nicer day than Saturday, and yesterday was pretty darn nice. Got a little warm in the afternoon, but
we'll take it, won't we?
You bet. It helps us stay active when we can go out and maybe get a little more done without overheating. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Perfect weekend. Well, thought we would talk a little bit about after school treats.
Okay.
We're back into that school thing.
We are.
So just wanted to mention some of the things we have for after school. Remember, of course, we have our chocolate, vanilla, and twist ice cream, either in a cone or a dish. We have those large chocolate chip cookies. And don't forget our ice cream cookies. They start with 2 chocolate chip cookies, not as large as the big ones, but the same recipe. 2 smaller chocolate chip cookies with twist ice cream frozen in between. Make a fantastic after-school treat.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give a couple of those away when we're done here this morning, so keep listening, and at the end we'll take a caller or two for those. So,
all right, listen up. All right.
Listen up, yeah. Also, we have our wraps that I wanted to talk about, because some people use those for mid-afternoon treats as well. They'll come
Good
through
idea.
and get a wrap in mid-afternoon if they're just a little bit hungry. And kids are hungry when they get out of school.
Yeah, they can eat a lot right after school, no doubt about
They can.
it.
So, of course, we have that ranch wrap. We start with the tortilla shell and a chicken strip. Then we add lettuce, shredded cheddar cheese, and ranch dressing for our ranch wrap. We have a buffalo wrap that is exactly the same, again with lettuce, shredded cheddar cheese, ranch dressing. But we throw on the buffalo sauce and give it a little kick.
Good idea.
Those are easy to eat in the car. They're kind of very self-contained, wrapped up there. And we also sell a lot of those as an add-on for meals. We'll have people come in that they'll get a combo meal and they feel like they need just a little bit more, and they'll add a wrap. So another option for that. Also, let's talk about those burgers. We've been featuring all summer our French onion burger, and it is just crazy popular. People are loving that French onion dip that goes on the bun.
I should try that. Have you tried that, Brent?
I have not, no.
We're stuck in a rut. We need to have Joyce take us on a little adventure.
Now, see, that kind of adventurous eating I can get into.
There you go. Well,
Yeah.
we can do it.
That's a no-brainer there.
Yeah.
We start with that fresh, never frozen burger that we patty in store, and then we add Swiss cheese, caramelized onions, Lowry's seasoning, and of course that French onion dip goes on the bun. That can also be gotten as a double if you want a double Swiss onion burger. So we would double the onions, double the cheese, double the French onion dip. I mean, it's good.
Sounds pretty good right now.
It is. You will see that going away as a feature, and you just won't see it, but we always will have it. So if you've become a huge fan of that French onion burger, and then all of a sudden you don't see it, we have it. It's just that we change what's being promoted at the time, and it may not be the feature in the future, but it will be always available.
Yeah.
Yep. Of course, another one of our burgers that's so popular is the Swiss mushroom burger, and Swiss cheese, mushrooms, Lowry seasoning, and mayo.
Before you put the store in here, the restaurant, that was always the big stop in coming from Omaha. Is that Nebraska? No, Wahoo.
Oh, Wahoo. Yep.
And you turn that corner on 92, and that was such a nice change of a treat that you could get. And now we have it right here and have it at a disposal every day. It's delicious. You don't have to go to Wahoo to get it either.
You don't have to go to Wahoo? No, just come to the east side of town.
There you go.
Of course, our Spicy Jack burger. Have pepper jack cheese, bacon, grilled jalapenos, and jalapeno ranch dressing for those of us that like a little kick.
Which you do.
I do. We have that barbecue bacon Swiss, just as it says. It comes with Swiss cheese, bacon, and barbecue sauce. It's kind of a good summer-type burger to me with that barbecue sauce. So, and of course, the Legend Supreme, which is Swiss cheese and American cheese, our homemade ranch dressing, lettuce, and tomato.
That's delicious.
And always remember, you can put on a burger what you want. We'll make it however you want it. So if there's one of those that I listed that you like everything but one item, we can just leave it off, or we can substitute something else.
Yeah, and we don't want to discriminate against chicken, by the way, because you have delicious chicken sandwiches, and much the same way you can have them made pretty much like you
exactly
want to have them.
Yeah.
But the way you guys fix them up, I don't see too much adjustment.
We serve them as grilled, but if you want crispy, we can adapt for that. But those chicken sandwiches, we have what we call now the classic with lettuce, tomato, and mayo on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have a smothered with Swiss cheese, mushrooms, and Lowry's seasoning and caramelized onions. And people just love that. You know, when you caramelize those onions, that just makes everything good.
They're really good.
You can't go wrong.
And Joyce, you don't have to have bread with those if you don't want to.
No, absolutely not. We have quite a few people that order both burgers and chicken with no bun, and it's just served in a salad container, actually, with a knife and a fork, and you can eat it like that if you're trying to watch the carbs.
Yeah, it's good that way, too.
Oh, yeah, and very filling. Very filling. So, remember, pig in a blanket's on Wednesday. Those just go like hotcakes.
Like hotcakes, and we'll have soup in October, is that right?
Yes. I misspoke, I think, last time I was here, and I got ahead of myself, and soup and chili start in October.
Okay.
So be here before we know it.
Yeah, makes sense. Nice fall change of pace.
Yes. And, of course, you'll hear on our advertising here that we are still looking for help. This is Runza's hiring week this week, so check us out online. Go to runza.com. There'll be a tab there for jobs. You can apply online. If you have questions, feel free to give us a call. We can visit with you about the many benefits that we have. We currently have a profit-sharing program. We have a higher starting wage for people. Of course, we provide uniforms, free meals, just all kinds of things. So
very flexible when you can be.
Very flexible in our scheduling, yes. So.
All right. They just come and see you or Kevin or manager?
Yep. Come to talk to any manager there. You can do a paper application. You can just apply online. You don't have to even come in.
Okay.
So, but feel free to call if you have questions about that. So, let's do a giveaway, can we?
We can.
Let's give away. Let's say that you have to have kids in school.
All right, kids in school.
And we'll give away a card that'll entitle you to 2 free ice cream sandwiches for an after-school treat.
Wow, 2?
2.
2 free ice cream sandwiches.
I've got kids in college. Does that count?
No.
Am I eligible?
Probably. You should be, shouldn't you? Sending kids to college.
Right.
He's not eligible, Joyce.
Oh, okay.
Hey, since
he's
we're
still
doing,
wanting those ice cream cones.
Since we're doing this, can I ask a question
Sure.
to every parent and grandparent out there?
Uh-huh.
How many of you have used Runza as a bribe to get your young child or grandchild to be good? Do you know what I'm saying? Have you ever done it?
I think my grandson got bribed with that yesterday.
Yes. See? Who hasn't done it? I've done it.
Yes.
Now listen, if you're good at school today, we'll take you out afterwards and get you an ice cream cone at Runza.
Yeah, or ice cream or fries.
Yes.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, yep.
All right, so if you have kids in school, that's the qualification, right?
Yeah. You need to have kids in school. And I don't know, what do we want? The second caller?
Yeah, we'll take the second caller at 872-2801. 872-2801.
Sounds good. It'll entitle you to 2 ice cream sandwiches.
All right, give us a call.
Imagine this. You go to your mailbox only to find a check for big bucks. You're thinking, hey, this could be my lucky day. Well, if you get a check in the mail that you weren't expecting, it's probably not your lucky day. In fact, you're probably about to be the next victim of a scam. Did you know that scammers may not initially ask you for money, but instead they give you money? Asking you to deposit funds into your account is the first step of many financial scams. At Nebraska State Bank, we're here to help and protect when someone is trying to make you their next scam victim. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Steph at Off-Broadway Assisted and Independent Living in Broken Bow. We have many beautiful and spacious apartments available now and would love to visit with you. If you are thinking it's time for a more secure and safe environment for yourself or a loved one, we also have a wonderful dining room with a great kitchen staff and many activities available for our community members. Also, just unveiled is our new virtual tour at offbroadwayapartments.com. We have pictures available on Facebook as well. For more information, call 308-872-2522.
The Quilting Shack in Broken Bow invites you to join them for a clucking good time with a hen party applique retreat. This awesome time will happen September 18th, 19th, and 20th. Cost is $150, and your lunch on Saturday and Sunday is included. The girls at the Quilting Shack would love to fill you in on the details, but get signed up soon because space in the hen house is limited. This will be a great time for experienced sewers and beginner applique as well. September 18th to the 20th, a hen party applique retreat at the Quilting Shack in Broken Bow.
Oh, boy. 8:47 is your time. We did not get a call, which is terribly unusual. All you have to do is have kids in school and be the caller at 872-2801 for 2 delicious ice cream sandwiches at Runza. And if you don't call in, there we go. Because if you don't call in, Brent will get... He'll get on the phone and try to call in himself.
Yes, there you go. I'll even disguise my voice.
Good morning. You're on the air. Who are we talking to?
Helen Forster.
Helen, how are you?
I'm great.
Good.
We love Runza.
Oh, you love Runza? And how about the ice cream sandwiches?
Especially. We were actually just talking about them this morning at home. We have cookies and ice cream at home, and my oldest son said, but they're not as good as Runza's.
Well, that's great, Helen. We're glad that you called in and took advantage of Joyce's offer. Joyce, you have any questions? She said they were just talking about ice cream sandwiches just this morning, I think.
Well, that's almost creepy.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good morning, Helen, and thank you for calling in. And I have to add, do you know Helen's son, Brent?
Yes.
He is the young man that comes out and weeds our landscaping every week for us.
Ah, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How old are your kids now, Helen?
11 and 14.
Oh, that just blows us away.
Yes, I know.
I haven't aged with them, though. So that's a good thing.
We noticed that. Just the other day. I said hello to you, you remember? And I thought she looks just like she did when she moved to town.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Just my kids are aging. It's not happening to me or any of the other adults.
Exactly. Well, we appreciate your helping Brent, and it's taken some stress off of my life to know that landscaping's been taken care of all summer. So thank you for that as well.
Yeah, and thanks for supporting him and everything you do in the community. We love Runza, and we know how much you do for Broken Bow, so thank you.
Well, thank you, and bring those boys out for some after-school ice cream sandwiches.
We'll be there soon.
All right,
okay, thanks, Helen.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Well said, Helen. Yeah, we often don't mention it enough. I don't think the time that you guys spend in your store, in your other entrepreneurial activities, and helping the community, Joyce, you really do a great job.
You know, we've been so blessed to be here. It's our pleasure.
Well, couldn't ask for finer help, don't you think, Brent?
I would agree. Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great week.
All right. Here's one more from the Everly Brothers. 8:52 is your time. Brent and Dave with you here on The Breakfast Show. I keep looking up at that note from Bev Williams, and almost makes me feel bad that she thinks I should be shamed for giving you a hard time. It's starting to bother me a little bit.
Good.
It's having an effect on me. You know what I need probably to pick me up is
what do you need, Dave?
Nice, a little something different in the way of coffee. You know, you mentioned Joan making wonderful coffee every morning, and it's very, very good. It's got a little extra flavor to it, but sometimes you need just a little bit more, and maybe a bagel with it.
There you go, and I've got just the place for you to go. Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts. You'll find them in Arnold, Nebraska. Delicious drinks and treats for you to enjoy. Dave mentioned their bagels, their delicious coffees, espressos, lattes. They can do it all, folks. And delicious cold drinks, too, if you like smoothies. Ooh. I highly recommend the strawberry smoothie. Delish. Also, they're kind of known for their Dark Canyon coffee and their Piper Leaf teas, which, by the way, are available for purchase now. You can grab some to take home with you to keep the flavor going at home or at work. Also, check out their gift selection. They have silk flower arrangements in and adorable artificial succulent arrangements, some wall decor, wonderful styles of eye-catching jewelry, and they have some unique purses and bags, as well as area rugs that are a must-see. So check it all out at Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts. You'll find them in Arnold, Nebraska, open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5, and open on Saturday from 9 until 3.
We had Casey in from Mid-Plains, as she heads up Mid-Plains here in Broken Bow. She was in this past Friday, had a lot of good information about classes getting to rolling here this fall, and they started on Sunday, and they need a little help. They had an opening come up here, and so they're on the hire here at Mid-Plains Community College.
Yeah, currently accepting applications for a full-time outreach administrative assistant at the Broken Bow campus of Mid-Plains Community College. Responsibilities include, but are not limited to, general office duties, use of social media for communication and promotional purposes, specific community education program development, troubleshooting technology, assisting students and instructors, processing payments, travel to other Mid-Plains Community College campus locations as needed, and, of course, assisting the campus administrator. This is a full-time position, therefore, you would receive the full benefits package with this job as well. To check out all the details on the benefits, we encourage you to check out their website, which is simply mpcc.edu. Some of the qualifications include strong written and verbal communication skills, proficient in MS Word, Outlook, and Excel, basic understanding of higher education and course delivery methods, and this is a 40-hour-per-week position. Again, it's full-time. Flex hours, though, Monday through Friday with weekends as needed. Specific hours will vary each semester, primarily daytime and early evening. Also, we do stress there is a minimum of an associate's degree required for this position. If you want to apply, just send a letter of interest, a current resume, unofficial transcripts, and a completed MPCC application form, which you can find on their website, which we just gave you. Send all of that to Mid-Plains Community College, Human Resources, 1101 Halligan Drive, North Platte, Nebraska, 69101. And to check out all of the details and to get the full information on where to send your stuff to, just go to our website, sandhillsexpress.com, and check out the employment page.
Thank you, Brent Apperson. Thank you so much. You're such a wonderful guy.
Oh, thanks, Dave.
Super duper guy.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, top of the line dude.
Oh, thanks, man. You're such an encouragement to me every day. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way. Here's the latest from Jackson Brown.
Custer Electric has 11.2 by 38 tires on hand and ready for your pivots. Finally, is your pivot leaking more water than irrigating? This is your reminder to not settle for second best on sprinklers. Update your sprinkler packages today for install before service season. For all this and more, call Lance at 880-1507. Check them out on Facebook or at custerei.com. Custer Electric and Irrigation. Experience the difference.
903, 67 degrees outside. Thank you to Custer Electric and Irrigation for bringing you weather and news here on this Monday morning. I was just talking with Brent off the air about being in a building with a PA system with music being played and being able to just, have a conversation with, a lot of noise going on. And I think I noticed a lot of people not having difficulties at the gathering this past weekend, but some of us ended up outside so we could hear one another because we weren't, you shake your head and you go, yeah, I think I know what that person said.
Yeah.
It's very frustrating. And you wonder how many of us are walking around all day long going, huh? What'd you say? Were you talking to me? And maybe we could solve some of that by going to Nebraska Land Hearing Center here in Broken Bow and having our hearing check, just like we do our eyes or going for our yearly checkup. Why not do it with your ears? Quality of life is an issue here.
There you go. Yeah, and we've got just the person to send you to, Roxanne with the Nebraska Land Hearing Center, board-certified hearing instrument specialist with over 30 years of experience, ready to take care of you and your hearing right here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. They have some specials going on right now through the end of August. Beat the heat. Free hearing evaluation, free extended warranties on new hearing aids. Never buy batteries again when you move to new rechargeable hearing aids, and offering some extended discounts for both hearing summer special as well as just buying local. No need to travel to Lincoln or Omaha or Denver or some big place to get your hearing checked because Roxanne sells the top technology available in the world right here in Broken Bow. And the neat thing is with Roxanne, you get that good local service to follow up, free follow-up care and office visits. Roxanne provides state-of-the-art tech, which includes rechargeable hearing aids, no batteries to worry about replacing. It all begins with a phone call, so contact Roxanne today at 308-384-3852 to make an appointment, 308-384-3852. They're located in the Broken Bow Chamber Building, downtown Broken Bow.
More jobs available we're going to tell you about here in just a little bit here in central Nebraska, so keep it right here.
Sold out on you. Sad, but it's true.
out on Paulson Road.
There's a difference between treating the pain and treating the problem. At Pearson Physical Therapy, we strive to not only reduce your pain, but actually treat the underlying cause so that you remain pain-free, even after you finish physical therapy. If you're frustrated by pain that keeps coming back, Pearson Physical Therapy can give you the tools that will keep you moving pain-free. Call Pearson's in Broken Bow at 308-872-5800 or check us out on the web at pearsonpt.com. Get the treatment you need and the care you deserve at Pearson Physical Therapy.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-401-6681. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681. 800-401-6681. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
9:20 is your time. Brent.
Dave.
As if Carnival Cruises didn't have enough trouble.
Uh-oh.
You know, they really got hit hard with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Some people still reluctant to get back on a situation where they're, can't get off. Now, you're not going to believe this.
Oh, no, what's happening?
No bacon.
What?
Yeah.
No bacon for breakfast on the cruise?
As if the COVID wasn't enough to hold you back, Carnival Cruise Line is dealing with a bacon shortage on its ships. The ambassador says they'll now only offer bacon every other day during the buffet, so they don't run out by the end of the week. They won't ration your portions if you go, but just don't expect bacon with your eggs every day. That is some bad news.
It is. How can you go through a breakfast buffet without bacon?
Especially when you're on this fancy cruise and you're going to have eggs Benedict or over easy or scrambled. You got to have some bacon with them. Now, I wonder if they have sausage shortage as well.
I know, good question. What is I hope I don't sound too stupid asking this, but what is eggs Benedict? I've never had. I hear it all the time. Never had, at least to my knowledge. I've never had eggs Benedict. What is that? What, just some special way to make your eggs, or is it a dish, or what? Am I sounding kind of stupid asking that?
No, we're going to call the cook of the...
Oh, do we kind of have a cook?
Well, yeah.
Here?
Hello?
Yeah. Christy, it's Dave and Brent on The Breakfast Show.
Yes.
What is eggs Benedict?
Do you know?
I always say just Google it. Oh. I've heard of it. I just don't know how to explain what it is.
Good. Have you ever had it?
I don't think so.
Okay, see, all right. Well, now I don't.
I figured Christy
seems
would
so
know.
Bad because I don't know what it is either, and I've always wondered.
That's what I thought. I don't want to say on the radio and be wrong, so I have to be sure that I'm right. See, I don't just wing it like you.
Oh.
You mean you're saying we don't mind being wrong?
You don't mind being told you're wrong after you've said it on the radio.
Yeah, that would be true.
So nobody in the room knows what eggs Benedict is.
But I thought, I Googled it. It has like a hollandaise sauce over it. It's like a poached egg type.
Oh, poached egg.
With a homemade hollandaise sauce on it. With fish muffin, Canadian bacon.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like poached eggs?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, my wife does too.
One of my favorites, but I don't make them that way because they're kind of hard to do, I feel like. But
yeah, Joan used to make a poached egg, one for her and one for our dog, every morning.
Well, that's healthier than frying it.
That's true.
But she did. Okay, now wait a minute. But she didn't make one for you?
No, I was at work.
Oh, you're at work. Okay, I get you now.
Her breakfast after she did Newsline. Her and Skeeter would have a poached egg.
I like poached eggs.
You can put them on toast, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Little cheese sprinkled on them, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Thanks, Christy.
Yeah. Goodbye.
There you go.
All right.
There's your answer. We'll be right back. I don't know if they have Eggs Benedict at the Tumbleweed, but they got everything else. Take a listen.
Eat at the restaurant where everything is right. The food, the service, the atmosphere, and the price. At the Tumbleweed Cafe, they look forward to serving you. Their menu is filled with home-cooked meals you're sure to enjoy. When your plate is clear, don't forget to choose one of their delicious desserts. You'll enjoy the many things that make Tumbleweed the favorite dining spot of so many folks. Whether passing through or setting a destination, enjoy your next meal at the Tumbleweed Cafe, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
My family's legacy has always meant more. More possibilities, more security, more from our crops.
And Pancho Votivo 2.0 seed treatment by BASF increases our yield potential and provides a healthier soil environment around the plant roots. It's how Pancho Votivo 2.0 helps set up our crops and our future for success.
So when I'm ready to run this farm, I'll have all I need to keep building more for our legacy.
BASF, we create chemistry. Always read and follow label directions.
9:25. We're learning a lot today.
Yes. That's good.
Yeah. All right. We told you earlier we're going to tell you about some jobs. There's more jobs available that Brent has for you here to consider applying for.
Yeah, these two are both through Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership. We'll start with this one. They're looking for an individual to work as a grant writer in Loop City. This is a full-time position, 40 hours per week. Some of the benefits would include health, dental, life, and vision insurance, flexible 4-day working schedule, employer-matched retirement. You must have a high school diploma or equivalent. They would prefer an associate's or bachelor's in journalism, creative writing, or marketing. Also must have a valid Nebraska driver's license and previous office experience and proven creative writing ability. Some of the duties would include prepare federal, state, and local grant proposals that require extensive data collection and analysis, seek new funding sources, including fundraising possibilities and expansion of current funding. To apply and find out more, contact CNCAP at 745-0780, extension 0. You can also apply online on their website at centralnebraskacap.com. Also, Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership has an opening for an infant toddler temporary cook, 40 hours per week, and this is in Broken Bow. Starting pay will be $11.36 per hour. You must have a high school diploma or equivalent, a valid Nebraska driver's license, and a working phone. You would be responsible for purchasing food and preparing meals, responsible for cleaning classroom dishes, laundry, etc., and work a minimal time in the classroom with children ages 6 weeks up to 3 years old. Again, for more info, contact Human Resource Department of CNCAP at 745-0780, extension 0. And again, you can apply online for both positions by going to centralnebraskacap.com.
Thank you, Brent. Determination can be appreciated when you see someone maybe fail or a business fail and they decide they're just not going to let it happen. And that is the case with Toys R Us. They're getting ready to open 400 shops in Macy's stores. And after filing bankruptcy 4 years ago, they've been opening a small handful of stores, and they're making another comeback just in time for the holidays. They announced that they'll be rolling out 400 Toys R Us shops in Macy department stores and also selling toys at Macy's.com. Toys R Us gets to rebuild its presence, and Macy's gets to get a built-in toy business. So that's a nice partnership. They believe that's called a win-win. It's always nice to hear about companies that won't give up, won't let it happen. Change is hard, and sometimes it takes its toll, but we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
Of course, we don't have a lot of Macy's stores around this neck of the woods.
No, we don't.
I don't know.
I don't even know where the closest one would be.
I wouldn't know either. Guess you can go online. They have online shopping, of course. Quality Senior Villages.
Yes.
Broken Bow, Nebraska, serving Custer County and Central Nebraska with care that takes special training, special just people to do the job. And we are lucky to have Quality Senior Villages here in Central Nebraska.
Yeah, they are a very wonderful care facility that specializes in care for those battling through Alzheimer's and related dementia. Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow believes that an active life is a nurturing experience, and at their facility, residents can thrive and live an active lifestyle. Activities can bring out a feeling and sense of self-worth and well-being. Some daily stimulating and physical activities include movies, music, crafts, and games, exercising, gardening, cooking, outings in their new outdoor area. Again, they specialize in care for those battling through Alzheimer's and dementia. Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow. Give them a call today to find out more about the services that they offer, not just within their facility, but even outside the facility as well. Call them at 872-6387.
9:29, that takes care of all the information I believe that we were scheduled to pass along to you this morning. Thanks to Steve Fowler with the grocery cart for coming out, and, of course, Joyce with Runza for being our guest today, and Helen for calling in and winning those 2 delicious ice cream sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for your help, Brent. I really appreciate it.
Oh,
You're
bet,
a good
Dave.
guy.
It's always great to be with you each and every morning.
Super nice to be around you.
Good.
I mean it.
All right.
I keep looking up at that note from Bev, and that word shame is starting to take effect on me. Of course, that won't be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he'll be back to normal for Dave tomorrow.
Have a good one, everybody. Take care of yourselves.
All right. Bye-bye.